My name is Hon Helen Kuyembeh from Sierra Leone, and I'll be representing Sierra Leone at the G7 Conference on Population and Development in Tokyo, Japan. This conference will be looking at global development and population issues while reflecting on the evolution that has taken place in the international development field since the adoption of the Millennium Development Goals in 2000 that has now transcended into the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. The conference, I believe, will focus on key development issues like the health system, which will give provision of effective universal health system, emerging epidemics, Ebola, sexual reproductive health and services, teenage pregnancy, rape, and early marriage. It will also look at the education system, talks about broadening of education system to all, quality of education to meet future demands and challenges. It will look at poverty reduction as we focus on sustainable livelihoods, food security, climate change, etc. It will look at the demographic dividend, which is looking at the population growth, the demographics and economic changes, looking at young people, old people, the workforce, etc., and economic growth and stability. It will look at migration across nations and countries, wherein the burden and stress that it puts on recipient countries as well as home countries. Sierra Leone has had its share of development and population issues with support from international organizations like the United Nations Women's Group, UNFPA, UNICEF, the World Bank, IMF, etc., who have been very supportive to our country in providing support to execute development programs that have given us an edge in terms of development. We have worked on issues like sexual reproductive health, teenage pregnancy, early marriage, HIV/AIDS, human rights, and women's rights. Considering that Sierra Leone has gone through a serious health crisis over the past 2 years and is currently struggling with a damaged health system, it is my expectation of this conference that I will get a lot of experience sharing as well as research information and lessons learned that my country will benefit from in terms of trying to rebuild a strong and effective health system in Sierra Leone, as well as in the education sector and the agricultural sector and all other sectors that form part of the sustainable development continuum. On this note, I wish to express that I will be looking forward to benefiting from this workshop and that I'll bring back home issues and information that will help my country